Hi there. Greg Swan here, and I am making this video kind of sort of as a way of introducing myself to you. I don't think there's any huge value in having a personal relationship with the author of a book, but I know that other people do feel that way, and I don't want to seem to be withholding just because I'm not hugely forthcoming in this regard. So I'm here with my guitar because I'm with my guitar a lot lately, and it's very easy for me to talk with my guitar. If you can actually play the guitar, you know that I can't. And if you can't play the guitar, then it's plausible that what you're hearing sounds like music, but it's really just noise. I'll talk more about the guitar in a little while because it's interesting for me, but at the outset, I think it's important to establish that nothing that you hear in this video will consist of a song. I don't know how to play songs. I don't know any songs. I know a few songs and I play them really badly. So if I should happen to play something in this video or any other video that I make that happens to sound like a song, you can safely be assured that it isn't, because I don't know how to play songs. The only way that you would know for sure that I'm playing a song is if I'm playing something that sounds nothing at all like that song, and then you know for sure that that's what I'm doing. So the reason I'm doing this is to inoculate myself from the need to pay royalties for other people's songs, because I'm not playing other people's songs. I do play my own songs, and they suck, but I do this for me, not for you. So in any case, that's the introductory disclaimer. This is kind of a disclaimerist video anyway, because I want to cover 4 topics that I think are important that I may later do in a weblog post or a full-blown essay or something like that, but I just want to take them up briefly to deal with them. The number one issue that I want to deal with, the one that I think is most important with respect to selfadoration.com right now, and with respect to the book Man Alive, and with respect to the controversy that I hope to incite with the book Man Alive, is that I am an ordinary person. And that's the benefit for me of making this video, is that you get to see me in my full state of resplendence. I am a meatball. That's what I call it when I see guys like me out in the world. I am a meatball. I am a chunky little ball of dough. I am Fred Flintstone. There is absolutely nothing about me that is not ordinary, and I rebel against any notion to the contrary, because there's nothing that I know that you can't learn. There's nothing that I've done that you can't do, and it's absurd to say otherwise, and so I won't let you say otherwise. I won't be a part of that. The doctrine that is discussed in Man Alive in detail is something that anyone can learn. It's no different from algebra or history or music, for that matter. Anybody can learn it. Anybody can master it. All it takes is theory and practice. All you have to do is master the theory and put it to work in your life. Usus est magister optimus, practice is the best teacher. And if you do that, then not only will you achieve the same results that I've achieved, but presumably, plausibly, you'll achieve better results, because probably you're smarter than me. And my take would be that everyone is smarter than me, or practically everyone is smarter than me. I don't want to be in a situation where people are saying, oh, well, I could never do that. You could do anything. You can do anything you want, anything you set your mind to. And you may not be the absolute best at everything, but like this, I mean, I'm playing the guitar as I'm talking, and I know I'm not the best. I'm very far from the best, but I'm good enough that I can compose speech while I'm strumming the guitar and accompany myself. This is exactly like driving and having a conversation on the telephone, or having a business meeting in the car while you're driving. How are you able to do that? It's because you know how to drive. And I know how to play the guitar just about as well as a 16-year-old, and what that means is stay the hell away from me. I will cause an accident, but I can do it. I can do it. It's automated behavior. This is habituated behavior, and you do this enough. Practice is the best teacher. You do it enough, and suddenly you don't have to know it in your brain, because you know it in your hands. And that really does mean you know it in your brain. You do, but your brain knows how to handle it without a whole lot of conscious oversight. 145 blues. You've heard it a zillion times. So anyway, that's the point of this particular segment, and I'm running on at length. I don't mean to. There is nothing that is extraordinary about me. I resist, I resent, I rebel against that idea because all I am is ordinary. All I am is ordinary. And I guess the real difference between me and other people, if there is one, is that I didn't volunteer to mimic, ape, recite somebody else's dogma. I looked at the world with my own eyes and drew my own conclusions. And I've shared those conclusions with you. And once you learn them, it's not from me. This is, Jimmy Klein says it's science, and I agree with that. It's science. It's a discovery. It's not something that I created or invented. It's just something that I discovered. And I kept good records of my findings, and I shared them with you. And when you learn them, again, it's just the same as learning algebra. You don't owe anything to anybody for algebra, and there is no some grand genius of math who can learn some math that you could never learn. If anyone can learn it, if someone can learn it, anyone can learn it. And the same is true for the ideas of self-adoration that I talk about in the book and on selfadoration.com. And so, run with it. This is your great opportunity. You have an opportunity to learn something that no one in human history has ever talked about before. And I'm not bragging about this either because it's just dumb. I mean, it's really dumb. It's no different from, discovering radium or something like that. It's something that was out there forever and nobody noticed before. That's all. That's all it is. And I want you to learn it. I do want you to learn it. I want you to do better in your life in every possible way. But you will not do better in your life if you aggrandize other people and if you thereby diminish yourself and insist because, oh, I'm not him, I can't be him. No, that's ridiculous. You don't need to be me. You need to be who you are. And you need to be the best you that you can be. And the way that you will go about that is by following the path that I've outlined. And God help us both, you'll discover new territory that I know nothing about, and I'll do better because of you. But this is all just math. That's all it is. It's just a practice that you learn, a praxis. A praxis is a practice that you get better at by practicing it. This is a practice that anyone can learn, and I encourage you to do it.